Before we jump into today's reading, I wanted to give a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Purple Garden. So if you guys are needing more confirmation, I have a link that's going to be in the comment section or on the screen, which is for Purple Garden. And you can reach out to them and get your first deposit of $10 unmatched so you can get the clarity that you need. But I wanted to talk about Purple Garden real quick because one of the things I really liked about it is that not only does it have reviews, but you have the ability to text, video call, use the phone. You can check up on the reviews. It really is made for the consumer, for the consumer's best interest. So you kind of know what you're getting into before you actually invest your money, your time, your energy, and your effort. And that's one of the things I love so much about it. So if you guys want to check this out today, again, I have everything that you need on the screen, or you can check out the description if you want to check out Purple Garden. And again, if it's your first time, you get your first $10 unmatched. So if you guys need more clarity, insight, guidance, so you can get the life that not only you want, but you deserve, check that out. All right, thank you again, Purple Garden, and we're going to jump into today's reading. All right, Pisces, let's get into a reading and see what's going to be taking place here coming up. Friendly reminder, guys, you can get anything I have to offer at SweetSoulTarot.com. You can also get my Patreon right now. You can get your first 7 days free, like a free trial if you want to try that out. So, some of you could be injured. Some of you could be getting injured here coming up in some sense, form, or fashion. Whether it's hurting your back, hurting your leg, there's going to be something here where I think you're going to end up injuring something. They're showing me like a pulled muscle. For some of you, it's not going to be significant, but for some of you, it is. It's going to be something that's going to put you down for a few days, a few weeks, a few months. There's also something here where there could be lack of inspiration coming in towards you here in the near future. I do know about the line on my camera, guys. I will be getting a new phone, but it's going to take a few weeks due to my busy schedule. I don't have time to sit here and wait on one right now. It just is what it is. Okay, energy coming in that you can deal with. You could be getting a lot of visitors. I've had about 5 birds at my back window within the 1.5 minute. That's a lot compared to what I usually get. So you could be getting a lot of visitors. There could be a lot of people reaching out to you, showing you interest. These could be people, now I'm hearing the song, Somebody I Used to Know. So these don't have to be people who had a significant effect on you. You know, these might not even be people who broke your heart. These might even be people that you forget about. I'm just going to be honest with you. People where you're like, oh, I ain't thought about you in a while. How have you been? You know, I've not seen you. It's kind of like out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. Yeah, something here about things turning, the wheel turning. There could also be some sort of divine timing coming in for you here in the upcoming future. Interesting. Some of you are going to get accused of wanting someone's significant other because I heard the song Said I Want Your Man, No the I Don't Sis. So some of you here in the near future could be getting accused of being interested in someone that you're not interested in at all. And it could make you really guarded. It could also give you a little bit of like lack of inspiration. So, you know, let's say that this is a friend, a family member, let's say this is someone that you're really vibing with, and then you get accused of something. I do see you possibly starting to hold back, starting to be a little guarded. You're going to have an energy of like, okay, shutdown time. Now, some of you could be feeling really guarded, or you could be feeling like your resources are lacking, and it could cause you to feel a lack of inspiration. You know, maybe you have all these bright ideas, but these bright ideas take money, take time. There's something here where you're wanting to create. You're wanting to put the time, the money, the energy, the effort into something, but because you have this sense of like lack, this, I'm guarded, I'm not sure if I have enough, I'm not sure if I am enough, I'm not sure if I got enough time, enough money, enough energy. It's going to take some sense of inspiration from you, okay? And there could be something that you're learning in that. There could be something that this is going to teach you, whether it's to do better about having a budget. There will be something here dying though, okay? So again, it could be maybe you don't budget. Here in Divine Timing, you're gonna realize, oh, I need to budget because I be balling like I'm just selling drugs out here. And it's making me feel a little bit of lack of inspiration. So some of you could be dealing with that if this is like money, okay? Feeling like you don't know where to go, feeling like you can't see clearly. I'm hearing I'm blind. So there's something here to do with not being able to see clearly, not being able to see at all. But what you don't see or what you don't know is that there could be something coming in very quickly. An offer, a person. I have 6 candles here, and that's reminding me of the 6 of Wands. So there could be some sense of success, victory, or recognition that's going to come out of this. Somebody could also wear white socks with blue stripes. Super random. Okay, so something coming in very quickly is movement forward. There could be some sense of sadness and disappointment that's going to be coming in. Some of you, interesting, some of you, there's going to be a changed perspective coming in around some sort of family unit, some sort of celebration. This could be around 3 people. This could be like a friend group of 3. This could be, you know, we're 3 managers. I'm starting to change my perspective that maybe I actually need to walk away. There is something here that's taking place that could result in you walking away and you being disappointed that this is where this has to go. So who is this though? Because I'm seeing something coming in very quickly and then I'm seeing quick movement because of it. What is this? And again, it's going to result in you changing your perspective. You could even have to get a defensive energy to come out of you. There could be a little bit of like a defensive, like fight or flight. I got to put my wall up now. You're playing with me. This could be someone you're loyal to. It's lack of investment, lack of a new beginning. For some of you, this is a partner and something's going to be coming in very quickly. And you might actually find out that this person, they might not be cheating in the sense of physically cheating, but you could find out that someone that you are attached to emotionally could be emotionally cheating on you. I'm seeing it. I'm going to say it. So some of you could be finding out here very soon, especially with the 3 cups and 3 of swords. It's going to result in you walking away. It's going to make you feel really stuck. It's going to change your perspective. Now, this could be, let's say, a friend. And they're telling you, no, my loyalty lies with you. I don't even like that person. I can't stand that person. Well, you could find out that actually that person is going to hang out with that person that's your enemy. Like this person can't stand you. They wish you harm. And the person that you call your best friend is going to chill with that person, which is then making it a third party. And it could result in some sense of sadness and disappointment that's going to make you have to walk away. They could be making fun of you. I don't like this reading, but what they're telling you is that you're going to see that there's lack of investment here. And you're going to bring an ending. So go ahead and expect some sense of confusion or illusion to be brought to you. Go ahead and expect something to come out that's going to disappoint you, that's going to make you have a wall up and say, oh, there's not a new beginning here. So why is this taking place though? The Magician, yeah, this could be someone who's manipulative, or it could be a group of people who are manipulative, trying to manipulate something. You could be resting or healing from it and allowing something. So some of you have recently cut 3 people off. or you will be here soon. You're deciding to put a wall up. You're deciding to say, okay, where's the new beginnings? Where aren't the new beginnings? And you're going to bring an ending because you feel like there could be a group of people. I'm getting 2 to 3 people. You're either one of the group of 3. You're either in that group and there's some shady business going on, or you're outside of that group and it could be family, friends, or somebody you once celebrated with. You're changing your perspective. You're looking at this different. And this is going to come in very quickly. This is going to make you take action very quickly. There could be some sense of sadness and disappointment that's going to come from it. Because again, there could be some sense of mockery or some sense of like, ha 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 ha, you're the loser. It's kind of like, I'm going to have the last laugh. Bet, try me. Like, that's what I'm getting. You're going to get a defensive energy. You could even like cut it off to where people don't know what you're doing, what you're up to. Because you see lack of investment. And it could be an ending that's hard for you to bring, especially with the 3 of Cups. It's people that you've celebrated with. It's people where it's like, you know, I drank wine with these people. We were close, and I'm realizing we were close, all right. We were so close that they love to act like my downfalls were their comedy shows. And I think you're starting to see that there's some sort of healing or resting that you need to take from something or a group of people that was manipulative, especially with the Magician coming out in the reverse, the Lovers, making a choice from love. You're showing up as the King of Wands, so it's telling me that you're showing up in a masculine energy and you're taking action from that masculine energy. And you're looking damn good doing it. Maybe you didn't want to see these people for who they truly are. You know, maybe you gave these people the benefit of the doubt, especially if it's family. You want to say, you know what, it's family. Sometimes they make bad choices, they make bad decisions. But what I'm getting is that you feel like whoever you're cutting out, they're bad people, is honestly what I'm getting. Yeah, they could be spying on some sort of money and finances. There could also be a message of bad news that they're going to get. Yeah. Drama, conflict, jealousy. You could even maybe expect some sort of communication from one of these people. They're going to try to approach you in a practical and logical form. And I do see that some sort of argument could come out of it. There is going to be sadness over it. There is going to be communication of why there's a wall up. So if these people approach you and go, listen, we don't understand why you blocked us or what your problem is, you're going to look straight at them in a very masculine, grounded, stable energy. And you're going to say, this doesn't make sense. There is nothing stable about this. You're going to give a message of truth and a message of bad news. You're going to be blunt. You're going to be direct. And I think it's going to end up leading to some sense of disappointment on their part and maybe even regrets. They can even play the victim because I'm seeing the 5 of Cups. So you may hear about these family members or these friends playing the victim. Well, did you hear that Pisces did this to me? Well, Pisces is so mean. People who always play the victim, you need to be conscious of. If someone's always playing the victim, what does that say about them? But you're making this from a very logical and masculine approach. You've thought about it, and right now you know that action's what needs to be taken. So why do you need to leave these people behind? 9 of Wands in the reverse. These people honestly could be bringing out a wounded side of you that's making it really hard for you to continue on your journey. These could be people who don't want you to continue on your journey. Page of Swords in the reverse. See, that's what I'm saying. You're cutting off any access that these people have to you. Any access that these people have to you. People that you find to be manipulative, because I'm seeing it. You're having the strength to say, this doesn't work for me, and I don't care if you agree with it. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you say that I'm crazy. I don't care if you go and tell the whole family, all of our friends, oh my God, they're such a bad person. That's fine. That's fine. I'm letting you know that this is not working for me. I'm not doing this, and I don't care if you like it. This is not grounding for me, and I gotta heal. These are going to be people again, because I'm hearing, but what about us? Yeah, and that's going to be a cycle completed, honey. And it can even lead to maybe some sense of happiness or fulfillment because you're having the strength to let something go. Why did they feel the need to be able to manipulate you? Or why did they want to be able to manipulate you? And these could also be people who didn't want to be close to you, but wanted to be close enough to you to know what was going on so they could talk about it, so they could go back and forth and say, well, you know, I heard da-da-da-da-da, I talked to da-da-da-da-da, and this is what's happening. You're cutting that off as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This could be also a group of 10 where your name's going to come up. Again, there could be something here where there's going to be communication in a group of possibly 10 about how stubborn you are. That's so funny. Yeah, because you're no longer juggling. You've said, I'm discontent, I ain't happy, I'm not happy with the past, I'm not happy with this dynamic, I'm not happy with this connection, and I'm gonna change it. And it's got people being like, can you believe how stubborn Pisces is? Can you believe that Pisces is not willing to compromise or understand where we're coming from? You're like, I don't care where you're coming from. I'm not happy with it, so I'm taking myself out of it. This would be a group who doesn't understand boundaries. Boundaries are for you, they're not for them. So I feel like you've set a boundary here and they're like, oh my God, can you believe Pisces did that? And maybe you were unsure about it for some time. Interesting. Okay. What's going on to you externally, even though I feel like we just talked about that? Emotional fulfillment is happening to you externally. There could be someone here wanting to express something to you, feeling like you've not been getting what you want, you need, you deserve. There's someone that sees you as someone that has a sense of lack when it comes to giving and receiving. So someone externally to you thinks very highly of you. This person thinks that you are very abundant. They really admire you. They feel like you're very strong. They feel like you really show growth in your life, whether it's the kind of life you wanted or not, whether it's something you plan to go through or not. But this person could see that maybe when it comes to giving and receiving, there's something missing with you. It's like they can see that you're not 100% fulfilled. And this person could want to express some sense of emotional fulfillment towards you. I just heard I want to give you what you're missing. What does that look like? Oh, okay. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, reflecting on how maybe they want to win you at all costs. They could be holding back or holding on. What's the 5 of Swords? The 5 of Swords is winning what you want at all costs. That can be a good thing, that can be a bad thing. But in this case, I feel like it's a good thing. With the Sun, getting truth, getting clarity, understanding what they want. So for some of you, someone externally to you is wanting to approach you. Right now, they could be trying to figure out a strategy on how to approach you. Somebody could have a golden retriever. Confidence and boundaries. Yes. What did I say? Being confident, setting boundaries. It could have certain people grieving you. Whether it's they didn't expect it, they don't agree with it. That's fine. But it could definitely have some people grieving for you. Maybe it's people that never thought you were going to cut them off. Call them on their baloney. Especially if it's family. There's something here like, but we're family. What's the problem? Well, the problem is that you lack respect. The problem is that you lack I don't want to say that they lack morals, but I do feel like this is someone where in your mind, you don't see how the way this person comes across is right. You don't see how in their mind they can justify it, which makes it really hard for you guys to collaborate. I mean, I'm getting like a significant, like, no, you're a crappy person. Like, it just is that simple and I can't be around you. It isn't, oh, did you hear Billy Bob did a bad thing? They busted out a window. Like, I don't feel like you're being dramatic. I feel like this is the justice. This is the fairness. This is things balancing out. Is that if someone is very disrespectful and honestly does not care, you're allowed to have a boundary and say, no, I'm confident in what I feel and what I know to be true. and you got me f***ed up. That's your energy. And I think that confidence is just beaming off of you like it never has before. And it's got people feeling a certain type of way. But again, externally to you, there's someone who's, I just heard they're weighing the pros and the cons. So they could be making like a list in their head. Again, coming up with some sort of strategy. And one of the things I want to make known is that you and this person match each other in the sense of stubbornness. If you don't want to do it, you're not going to do it. If you don't agree with it, you don't agree with it. You're not the kind of people where someone can say, but are you sure? And you'd be like, oh, I don't know. Am I sure? You're the type of people where it's like, no, I made my mind up. I know what I know that I know, and I don't care if you agree or not. Like, I will go to the ends of the earth to prove to what I feel. Like, that's, you guys are really true to yourself. And I think that's why this person's in a place where they're like, okay, especially with the Five of Swords and the Sun, I feel like this person's at a place where they're like, I need to fight for my happiness at all costs. And this is what I want. And I think they've been really self-reflecting on that. Whoever this is, you guys are a match. I just heard, I Got What You're Missing. Isn't that a song? Maybe it isn't. But yeah, I got what you're missing. I got what you're missing. This person could want to travel to you, or this person could communicate to you while you're traveling, or they can communicate to you about traveling. So this person might reach out to you and say, I thought about traveling to come see you. What do you think about that? There could then be a conversation that takes place where you find out that this person does want to lose it all to have this. Somebody could wear like barrettes in their hair. Is that what they're called? I don't know. Okay. What'd I say? Travel and family. Yeah. There could also be something that's going to come out. Spirit guides wanting to have the strength to reconcile. Somebody's wanting to have the strength to reconcile with you. Having the willpower to get to the truth. This could have something to do with something being grown, with fertility, something being grown, something being, I just want to say grown. So this could have been something you guys grew together. One person could have snatched it, kept it to themselves. This could have been something you guys grew together. You find out you got the crappy end of the stick. There will be some sort of clarity coming in because you were courageous. There also could be a lot that you know psychically that this person doesn't know that you know. What do I mean by that? This person, it's like your gut is telling you what to do in this situation. You can't ignore it. This person doesn't understand why you are so committed and so, I want to say courageous. There is like a strength, a determination that comes off of you that this person's not used to dealing with. It's kind of intimidating. But there's also something here where I feel like your psychic abilities, being able to connect with your intuition more than other people do, being able to trust yourself even when others tell you you're crazy, it's not steered you wrong. And as much as you don't understand this person, they don't understand you. They don't understand how you're so connected to your intuition that you know what's happening even when everyone tells you you're a liar. You're like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. You can sit here all day and tell me I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. Someone's been trying to gaslight you. Whoever this group is, this 2 people, 3 people, they've been trying to gaslight you. Okay, I'm just saying it because I feel it. And again, being really confident in your boundaries, in you knowing what will be made fair will be made fair. Karma is and she's going to come after you if you treated me bad. There could be also something coming out where somebody's going to be grieving some sort of ending in their life. You could intuitively already know that was going to happen, but it could be actually coming to an end here coming up, and you could find that out. Yeah, because the 5 of Swords. I was asking about the ending I was talking about. The ending might happen because someone does have a very, I want what I want, I only care about myself personality. That person could have also tried to block that ending as well, but some sort of balancing will be happening, okay? So even if someone, whatever this is, it's a little bit of like, you know what's happening before everyone else knows what's happening. You know things are being made fair. You know that when your hand gets burnt, what goes around comes around. Somebody's been going around, and guess what, baby? It's about to come back around, and they mad because they're like, well, I don't get it. What did I do wrong? What did you not do wrong? Like, you're a selfish little Nelly. The only person you're thinking about is yourself, and there could have even been betrayals that took place because they were thinking about themselves. This would be the kind of person that knows that they're about to get divorced, but they've not done it yet because they want to get all their ducks in a row. They want to make sure that they are the winner of this divorce. So they've done open bank accounts. They're funneling money into a different bank account. That's the kind of energy of this person that you're cutting out. And it is either a friend, a family member, someone close to you who is this kind of shady. Your intuition's told you, oh, you shady. You shady. And I got to cut you out. They ain't liking that you cut them out, but everything's about to come to a head in that person's life, okay? And I think you're going to hear about it. As that's coming to a head, something's taking place for you where someone is going to approach you because they've been doing a lot of self-reflection on how they feel that you guys are a perfect match. I didn't want to say that, okay? And all of this could be happening when you feel a lack of inspiration, a lack of like, I don't want to create, I'm just kind of like, bleh. A lot of things could start taking place. There could be traveling being involved. There could be a lot of things balancing out. You could even get communication of something that's happening with someone who's manipulative. It's going to be a message of bad news or a message of truth. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that here. Yeah. Have a blessed day, guys.